Because you're
Using your fingers, right? Was that?
you spin out.
Yeah, your grip. Perfect. Right on. 100%. The grip slows down the ball. You guys don't slow down, just slow down your changeup. Right? We want to throw just like we want to throw our fastball. We want our delivery to look identical to our fastball. Change is one of the best pitches in the game if you've got a good one. At your age, it might be a little bit harder. I don't know, but at your age, changes might be a little difficult because your hands are a little smaller. But it's a good idea to start throwing now so that you get comfortable with it. Right? The changeup is really a field pitch, and the more comfortable you are with the grip, the better it's going to feel when you're on the mound. I want you to practice throwing your changeup all the time. Right? Don't just wait to throw your changeups in the game. When you guys are having catch, I want you to play catch with the changeup. When you stretch it out, when you guys long toss, I want you to long toss with your changeup. Right? When we throw our fastball, we're always trying to shorten the distance, correct? Right? So we're always trying to get out extension on our fastball. Same goes times one with our changeup. So anything I throw, I think I throw my fastball from, about 6 feet tall. So I throw my fastball, I want to say about 54 to 53 feet from the rubber. That's my goal, my extension. My changeup only is 52 feet. So every time I'm throwing anything off speed, I'm always thinking, I gotta get further out than I do on my fastball. I gotta release the ball that much further out. So I'm always telling myself, really hold it long. The changeup up here, don't come back. Right, where do the changeup up here end up? See you. Is there a time that you want to throw a changeup right there?
When you're doing all Texas.
That's a good idea.
And
Expecting, right? When they're not expecting. So a 3-0 change, as you get older, 3-0 change up, if you got a good one. I got that big donkey, hit the ball 500 feet down. Yeah, you're going to crush that one. I'm thinking, strike one. Right? And then I'm going to do it again. He's going to go, yeah! I crushed that one. I'm going to strike two. Right? And then I'm going to come back to something nasty. So an 0-0 change up or a 3-0 change up, when guys are not looking for it, that's a good time that you guys can miss that. But for the most part, where are we going to miss with our change up? You're having them all. You're on fire. No, up top gets you a cold shower. That's what up top gets. No, up top in the middle gets you a cold shower. If it's not up top, it's not in the middle. Low, in the dirt. I'd rather see you miss in the dirt all day with your changeup. So tonight, when you're trying to throw your changeup, don't be afraid to miss down. Don't be discouraged if you're missing down. Changeups in the dirt will come back to it. I didn't have a very good changeup growing up. I had a better curveball, and that was my out pitch. But I needed to throw my changeup to get guys off of my curveball and my fastball. As you get older, you guys want to start to develop more pitches. So the more pitches we can learn, the better. But for right now, we're going to stick with the changeup. Changeup for your age is a great pitch. It's an arm strengthening pitch as well. So we're going to stick with changeup.
Are we going to learn a knuckleball?
No. You know why? Because if you have a good fastball, you don't need a knuckleball. You know who throws knuckleballs? Guys who can't throw the ball by anybody anymore. And he's got to figure out, R.A. Dickey didn't always throw a knuckleball. R.A. Dickey used to be a fastball pitcher, and he got lit up. So he had to figure out, how do I stay in the big leagues? And he developed a knuckleball. But if you got a good fastball, I'm not messing around with a knuckleball. I'm going to blow by you, dude.
Wait, you're on the Kansas City Royals, right?
I was on the Texas Rangers. So change up grips. So we're adding fingers. With our fastball, and you guys might be throwing with 3 fingers right now, right? And that's okay. As we get comfortable, we want to start to move it out to 2. So my fastball, when I throw it, and I don't expect you guys to have this big of a gap in your ball yet, but look at the gap I have between my hand and the ball. See that big gap? My ball is out my fingertips, and this is where I throw my fastball. So to add, or to take away, the speed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the ball deeper in my hand. I'm going to get the ball into the pad of my hand, not the palm of my hand. I don't want to get the ball too deep, so it's on the pad, kind of like when you get blisters when you swing the bat too much. So it gets on the pad of my hand. I'm going to add fingers. So I'm going to add more fingers. That's my fastball too. So I'm going to add a 3rd or even a 4th finger. The grip is going to be depending on what you feel comfortable with. First grip I'm showing you is a circle changeup. So everybody's going to make the OK sign. You're going to take this 2 seams, and you're going to put the 2 seams on your middle and your ring finger. And you're going to have the circle down underneath the baseball with your pinky on the side. Yeah, will you get that for me? Wait, you gotta get the ball deeper. Get your hand going around the ball. There you go, good time. Good. Yeah, nice and deep around the hand. Alright, so make your circle bigger. Get it around the ball. Yeah. The trick when you're throwing your circle change up or your OK change up is you want to imagine you're throwing the circle, not the baseball. So I'm taking my circle and I'm throwing the circle at the catcher, not the baseball. I'm holding the ball nice and loose, and what I'm doing is I'm really pulling that circle down to the ball. I'm really flicking my fingers at the end like I would be shooting a 3-point shot. So that's the OK changeup. Not everybody's gonna like it. Another way you could do your changeup is our 3-finger or 4-finger changeup. So if I was a 4-seam fastball and I use 2 fingers, I'm going to add that 3rd finger and I'm going to bury it deep in my hand. Right? I'm going to get the ball around. I'm going to get my pinky and my thumb underneath the ball. I'm going to put the ball right on the pad of my hand, get my fingers around it. I'm going to add a little finger pressure with these. And this is something that you guys are going to experiment as you get older as well. Putting pressure on some of your fingers is going to make the ball slow down, cut, or tail. It's going to add movement. So I'm going to add a little pressure on my middle and my thumb. And I'm going to squeeze the ball between those two, and I'm going to really think about pulling down with my outside part of my hand. Yeah. Right. Perfect. And then if you start the ball with 3 fingers on it, you're just going to add that 4th finger. And again, you're going to get the ball kind of around, and you're going to actually develop a natural circle change if you throw the ball with the whole hand. A couple keys that we don't remember. We don't really want to over squeeze it. If you over squeeze it, you will spike it into the ground. We want to throw it nice and loose. But we always throw it with the same what? Same delivery as our fastball, right? Same arm speed, same everything. We think fastball, we let the grip do the work. I want you all practicing change-ups on, it doesn't have to be every throw. You can mix in, I want you practicing both. See which one you're comfortable with. Alright, so we got 4 seams tonight, we got 2 seams tonight, we got change-ups. We got circle change-up and 3 or 4 finger change-up. Questions? You're all gonna have nasty change-ups. Same thing, you guys any questions? Yeah. That's